Hey guys, it's Damien here, and I'm excited to share with you guys that this airframe that I'm holding will be released on Printables and Thingiverse. And I just want to go through some of the upgrades that I've put on this airframe since the last few videos that you've watched me use on the flights. So first things first, the overhang arms that hold the bearing block have been extremely thin, and I've actually cracked and broke these arms during the time of just taking them off the print bed. So I increased the thickness there. The anti-rotation bracket was extremely flimsy and is quite thin, so I've actually increased the thickness there so it's a little bit more rigid. The boom block has been increased as far as size goes because now I've been able to put the holes a little bit more closer together, and due to the size increase of the boom block, I've actually increased the material around the screw itself, so there's less likelihood of you tightening up that boom and cracking the frame. So I've also indented the area of where those screws go so that they're a lot easier to access, but since it's a thinner wall, you have a lot more outer wall parameters that are being printed in that area, so there's not too much infill, so it's a lot thicker in this area specifically. And then the bottom of the frame, I have actually increased the thickness of the transition from the top frame to the bottom frame. So those are some of the main upgrades I have done to be able to finalize the design before releasing. So I'm super happy with this. And if you guys haven't noticed, I have actually improved on three of the other components, which the only other components are the landing skids I'll be testing. It's a whole new design. The looks of these landing skids are very similar to the Goose Guy ones, and it's definitely a lot easier to hang up because there was no edge on the backside here, so it'll be a lot easier for you to hang up your Goose Guy. And the vertical stabilizer, I have actually increased the material here just because I've removed the slot as well as decreased the hole next to the motor, because that hole is technically supposed to be used when you're oiling the bearing within the tail motor. Not many people do that, but I kept that hole there. But I have designed it in a way where there's a lot more material around the mounting screws of the tail motor. The reason I did that is because the original vertical stabilizer was quite flimsy, and you could push on it with some decent force and it would end up flexing. So I increased the material thickness here. So I'm testing a new vertical stabilizer. And the last and not least is the tail boom. I've been working on increasing the rigidity of this boom because it tends to flex, but this new one I actually ended up putting a design similar to an I-beam. So I put a vertical wall down the center of the tail boom to increase the flex of this boom, and there's not much flex from the last time from the original boom because it was completely hollow. But yeah, so this is the airframe that I'm releasing, and I'm still working on testing these other components, but the airframe will be released today, and hopefully you guys are able to download it, use it, and fly it, and let me know what you guys think, because I think it's definitely groundbreaking technology, at least for me, to be able to have a one-piece airframe that doesn't involve hardware or extra parts. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.